Good morning everyone, my name is Faiz bin Zakaria. My ID is A22EC0208. Today I will be presenting my PSM2 project, the Nozaki Yusof & Co Legal Services Management System. Let's begin with Chapter 1, the introduction. Real estate law firms relying on manual processes face inefficiencies in communication, task tracking, billing and client management, increasing the risk of human error and reducing productivity. Without a centralized system, clients experience limited transparency, delayed updates, and challenges in maintaining timely legal workflows. My project has three objectives: to identify the requirement of the system, to design and develop it based on those requirements, and to test its functionalities as per the user needs. The scope covers a web-based legal management system for Nozaki Yusof & Co. focused on real estate operations with 5 user roles, which is client, admin, staff, lawyer, and manager. It excludes integration with legacy system, and payment is simulated for demonstration purposes, accessible via responsive web design. The project aims to improve workflow efficiency, enhance client experience, reduce staff workflow, and support scalable, better managed operation for the firm. Moving to Chapter 2, the literature review. My case study is Nozaki Yusof & Co, a bar council registered law firm with 27 employees located in Bandar Baru Uda, Johor Bahru. The firm is led by Mr. Nozaki himself, overseeing conveyancing and litigation lawyers and staff, along with a receptionist, account staff, and manager. Currently, operations are fully manual, from arranging appointment to physically handling documents and collecting payments via check or transfer, as shown in this swim lane diagram. This manual approach caused 5 key issues: inefficiency case and client management, communication delays, difficulty tracking tasks and legal deadlines, billing compilations, and limited transparency for client awaiting updates. And my proposed solution addressed these gaps: streamlined case management with a secure digital repository, simplified billing and payment tracking, structured communication tools, automated compliance and deadlines reminders, and a client transparency portal with digital appointment scheduling. This is reflected in this new workflow where cases are registered digitally, documents are submitted to the system, and payments are made via an online gateway instead of check. I benchmarked 3 similar systems, which is Juris Credit, connects financial institutions and solicitors for credit disbursement; e-status lets client track case status in real time; and EDTS Solicitor helps manage loan documentation for public bank. All 4 systems are cloud-based, but only Nozaki Yusof & Co Legal Services Management System offers full appointment booking, management, and real-time availability checking. All systems share case tracking, payment status checking, and digital repositories, but automated reminder emails are only in Juris Credit and NYC. NYC uniquely combines analytics, messaging, project management tools, and fee payment in a single system. So Nozaki Yusof & Co Legal Services Management System will be addressed as NYC after this. So continue with the technology used with this system. The technology stack includes Laravel as the framework, Firebase for authentication, email automation for notification, client-server architecture, PayHalal as a Sharia-compliant payment gateway, and a password strength checker for security. So we move to Chapter 3, which covers the system development methodology. I choose the iterative waterfall model for its progress visibility, strong documentation at each phase, sustainability for stable legal requirements, and clear testing done after development. The project followed 6 phases: requirement gathering and analysis, system design, implementation, testing using white box, black box, and user testing, deployment, and maintenance. Developers in this project need at a minimum Intel Core i5, 8GB RAM, 25/6GB SSD space on Windows 7 or higher, while end users just need an Intel Core i3, 4GB and RAM, and any browser supporting operating system. So development used Visual Studio Code, Firebase, Draw.io, and Figma for design, hosted through DigitalOcean and server management by ploy.io. Security relies on 6 elements: client-server technology, email automation, real-time cloud database, user authentication, firewall, and access control. Now Chapter 4, Requirement Analysis and Design. The system has 5 actors: client track cases and make payments, staff manage documentation and invoices, lawyers handle external legal matters and update case status, managers assign tasks and monitor performance, admin oversees system configuration and security. The system is built around 8 modules, which is profile management, case and client management, document management, communication and notification, appointment and schedule management, billing and payment tracking, team management, and report and analytics. Okay, this use case diagram shows how each actor interact with the 8 core modules of the system. As an example, in case and client management, the manager registered a new case, assigned a lawyer, and linked client accounts, granting access only to those who are involved once the case is activated. The sequence diagram shows how the manager, case management interface, and case handler interact to validate details, save the case, assign a lawyer, and start progress tracking. So the activity diagram maps the decision flow from entering case details and checking required information to assigning a lawyer, linking client, and activating the case. The class diagram has 17 classes. User is the core class extended into client, lawyer, manager, and staff. It connects to legal case, which link to document, appointment, payment, invoice, task, and case notes and chat messages, along with supporting classes like message, notification, activity log, and complaint. The architecture follows a client-server model with users accessing the system via browser through authentication and firewall layers, connecting to application servers on DigitalOcean and MySQL databases, integrated with Google Maps and PayHalal. The ERD actually has 19 tables centered on legal cases linked to user through manager and lawyer IDs. 2 pivot tables, case client and case lawyer, handle the many-to-many relationships, while user extend into client, lawyer, staff, and manager, supported by invoices, payments, in appointment, document, and tasks. Here is the login interface where users sign in with their registered email and password. The dashboard gives an overview of total users, active cases, pending payment, recent cases, and upcoming appointment. The case list lets managers search and filter case by status, type, lawyer, and date, and create new cases directly. The case details page shows progress status, assigned lawyer, link clients, and a summary of documents, tasks, and invoices. Each case has a dedicated group chat letting the lawyer, link clients, and staff communicate directly, including sharing files and images. The task management page lets managers assign tasks, set priorities and deadlines, and track status from to do to done. Finally, the notification page keeps users updated in real time on tasks and case status changes. And actually that concludes my presentation today. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Thank you.